Good evening, guys. Former Squad Live. I think we're live here. We're gonna give it a shot here. Do a watch along stream. Spurs versus Knicks, Game 5, NBA Finals. One of the most watched finals matchups in NBA history. Appreciate everybody. Got the best squad out there, so figured we watch it together as a squad. Hope everybody's doing well. We got our poll question: who will win the NBA Finals? Hey, Juliet, how are you? Cheers. Get our scripted part out of the way. Surprise, big time surprise stream. Hey, Elena. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys had a good Saturday. Go Spurs. We already got we already got dissension. So game's starting soon, guys. It will be great. Hey, Steven. It has gotten a little violent. How are you doing, Steven? Spurs fans taking some heat. Wemby and himself included taking some eggs. Got eggs thrown at him last game. Let's go, Elena. We got the right now that we got the national anthem going on. Spotify, you got me going. Gotta say it. We'll be doing World Cup too, Spotify. To be fair to the United States, we were on the bandwagon first here at Former Squad. We were. Guys, we're trying it out. Go Wemby, go Spurs. Spotify, appreciate having you here. We will try it out for the video and audio. Just got to drop that. Well, yeah. Now that you mention it. They might try to clamp us tonight, guys. You're actually not messing with me. You're actually not messing with me this time. We got the national anthem playing. I should have my cap off, guys. IT in Scotland, in Gillette, 23 minutes, Steven. I saw Morocco and Brazil. I didn't see any of the game. Probably was a pretty good game. Didn't see any of it. I saw they drawed. Drew 1-1. Drawed. USA. Bandwagon's fully going, though. Hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. We're guaranteeing a Spurs W. Guaranteeing a Spurs W. Ended 1-1, Steven. So we're guaranteeing a Spurs dub tonight. National anthem just finished up. I think if the Knicks are going to win this game, they're going to need a huge game out of Jalen Brunson. He got going somewhat in Game 4. It was his best game of the series, probably. But for them to win this game, he might have to play even better than he did last game. What happened in the Switzerland game? I saw they were up 1-0, Spotify. Didn't see any too much. Maybe the group stage, anything can happen. That's what the announcers have been saying. USA looking great though. Destroyed Paraguay yesterday. No way. That was 1-1. Qatar got their first non-L. I was watching. It was 1-0. It's got a great starting five. It still floors me. They got 3. Talk about former squad. They got 3 guys from the same college, Villanova, in their starting 5. They also won national championships there, so makes sense. Former squad status. Spurs are getting introduced right now, guys. I think Jalen Brunson's going to have a huge game if the Knicks are going to win. We are guaranteeing a Spurs W. They just got to see it through, which I think they will do better at home. Everybody wants that Game 6 back in New York City at the Garden. Well, at least did you have those together, Spotify? Yeah, that was not your best. That was not your best. I also think Dylan Harper. Just keep giving the ball to Dylan Harper. Wemby's going to do his thing. Dylan Harper has been so good offensively. Obviously, I think Stephen Castle's a great player, but I want to see lots of Dylan Harper. It'll be interesting to see what De'Aaron Fox does in this game, how he comes back from being blamed for the loss in Game 4. USA was great. They can't boo Wemby, Steven. He's the reason they're there. They can't be booing Wemby. Philly, they might. San Antonio, they won't. Champagny, we'll see how he shoots. He's been shooting lights out sometimes. That's a major. That's got to be the biggest surprise so far of the World Cup. The 1-1 draw between Switzerland and Qatar. Nobody had that one coming. Spurs still getting their introductions are almost done. Well, thanks for being here, Juliet. You got a big weekend ahead of you. So Game 5's about to start, guys. Appreciate you guys voting in our polls. Right now, we think the Spurs are going to win. No, it's just about to start, Jasper. It'd be interesting. Party time is right, Juliet. Party time. Thanks for being here, guys. It's interesting because we did pick the Knicks to win the finals before we started. But now, and even though they're up, the Knicks are up 3-1. I see it. I do still see a path that the Spurs could win this thing. Obviously, they got to win 3 straight starting tonight. Jalen Brunson says he's not thinking about the championship. Yeah, it looks like it's just about to start here, Jasper. Looks like some kind of watch party out there in New York. Patrick Ewing in the house. Shout out the 99 finals. Clyde the Glide. You still think Knicks in 5, Steven? That's number 1 trending. Number 1 trending? I don't know if I think Knicks in 5. I think it's either Knicks in 6 or Spurs in 7. And even though we picked the Knicks to win at the start, I'm still thinking about switching the pick. We'll see how well this guarantee ages, guys. Appreciate you being here live. Former squad. This is our surprise Saturday stream. Spotify, that's on you. I mean, you can look at the title of this stream. You could look at the title of this stream. It does really depend on how the Spurs come out here. If they come out hot, I think they'll see it through. And the Knicks stay in it. The Spurs also have won every single first quarter, guys. The Spurs have had double-digit leads in every single game so far in the first quarter. So, if they don't start hot, they could be in trouble. Because they're already down 3-1, and that's with those first quarter leads. All right, we're underway, guys. Knicks won the tip. Yeah, I like the Knicks start with having Karl Anthony Towns with the basketball. I feel like Jalen Brunson, good first possession for the Spurs defense. Still like the shot for Jalen Brunson, though. It's the same deal, Spotify. No draws, though. Going to be no draws in this one. If this one goes to overtime, Adam Silver's going to be loving it. Yeah, they got totals, too. I don't like Wemby not touching the basketball. Same deal, exactly. OG with the drive, kicks out. OG's, if the finals end tonight and it goes the way it's been going, OG Anunoby's the MVP, in my opinion. Crazy shot by Josh Hart. Terrible possession by the Knicks. I think Wemby's got. Yeah, you gotta get the ball to Wemby. Spurs don't look great on offense either to start. Yeah, turnover. Turnover. Knicks with the ball. It's 4 possessions. No points yet. Another brick. What they called a foul. Called a foul. Okay, Spotify. Okay. I got you. See how Mitch Johnson handles this game. I was critiquing him for not calling timeouts during the whole Knicks run in game 4. Another foul. Another two early fouls on the Spurs on the defensive side. Good morning. How are you doing? It's Saturday night here. Appreciate you joining. Sapphire. I did guarantee a Spurs W, Elena. Looks like, is that Wemby picking? They call that one on Wemby? That'd be Wemby's first foul, but he absolutely can't get in foul trouble. Here we go, guys. Well, thanks for joining from Iran. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night. One day, right, Juliet? You'd be able to watch live from the plane. Knicks, it's going to be a good game, guys. It's going to be a great game. Definitely low scoring so far, Elena. Go Spurs, Juliet. I think we're rooting for the Spurs because we're rooting for more. Well, they are favorites, Spotify. We're not really going out on a limb here, guaranteeing a Spurs W. The NBA really, really, really wants this to go as many games as possible. The ratings are amazing. Really like what Julian Champagne's, how he's played the whole series. I wonder how his brother's doing. His brother, he's got a twin brother who played for Pitt. He was also a great basketball player. One of my favorite Pitt Panthers in history. Let's go, Elena. I don't know. I almost would have. What's going on, Randy? How are you? Watching the NBA Finals game right now. I know. I almost would have started Dylan. The De'Aaron Fox. I feel like Dylan Harper's so much better than De'Aaron Fox. Appreciate you guys watching. I feel like Dylan Harper's so much better than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, I know De'Aaron Fox is the veteran guy, but his veteran presence didn't really come through in Game 4. Yeah, I know you don't want to like mess up the team, but they're all elimination games from here on out. Interesting. We still got the Spurs to win the NBA Finals, even though they're an elimination game, guys. I think it's wild. We've got the Philadelphia 76ers, Spotify, who I am a big fan of. Go Spurs, Randy? Yeah, we're rooting for the Spurs. We did pick the Knicks to win the series before the series started, but definitely rooting for more basketball. Also, I've been impressed with the Spurs. I mean, they've really outplayed the Knicks, in my opinion, the whole series. Jalen Brunson hasn't done much. I think the Knicks got to keep getting Cat more involved. No, Spotify, they're terrible. They might pretend to be good, but they're really not. That's good, James. How are you? Appreciate you joining, man. Hope you're having a good weekend. Sixers, like, they've got some good players, but I heard a rumor that Dallas might want Joel Embiid. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if they could trade Joel. It's interesting watching Wemby play because Wemby, already in his, like, second year in the league, is, like, everything that the Sixers ever wanted Joel Embiid to be. Sixers fans also. They were in the playoffs, Spotify. They lost to the Knicks in the second round. You might call that the quarterfinals. Jalen Brunson still hasn't been able to do anything all series. Looks like Spurs are going on a little bit of a run here, guys. What do you mean categories, Spotify? Jared McCain, James. Yeah, Sixers organization took some flack for trading Jared McCain. They took some flack for trading him, but he was never gonna be the difference maker on the team. It's interesting he got traded to the defending champion Thunder and instantly became, like, probably the most famous person on the team, despite the fact they are defending champions. Yeah, they've got an East and a West conference, Spotify, in basketball. Eastern Conference and Western Conference. And the winners, yeah, and Dylan Harper drills it. First thing Dylan Harper does is drills a three. He's a good scorer, Jared McCain. He's a good scorer, confident player, but I don't see him ever being much more than a bench player. So I'm okay with. I was actually somewhat okay with the Sixers moving him from a team basketball perspective. They got some flack because they did it for money reasons as well. No divisions, no. Spotify, we don't really do that in American sports. No, there's no relegation. So there's no, like, second division. Well, there is actually a G League, now that you mention it. But it's a completely separate league. It's like a developmental league. There is a G League, but it's like a developmental league. So when younger players might play in it, and they can get called up to the NBA. But it's not like teams go back and forth between one division or the other. It's a set conferences, divisions, teams. I mean, OG's got 5 points already. He's the MVP. If the Knicks win, I mean, tonight, even next game. What's good, JK? How are you? G League is like, well, there is the university. There is still college basketball. Spotify, and that's a whole other big deal. Arguably the best tournament every year, March Madness. JK, I hope you're having a good weekend, man. A little surprise Saturday stream, guys. First time we've ever done this. We new first time for everything, guys. Gonna have to hydrate though. Had some pizza for dinner, guys. It's pretty good. The place has like really pretty great reviews, but I thought it was good. It was good. Saturday Night Squad. You know it, JK. Right now we got a tie vote early. 10 people, 10 votes. Appreciate you guys voting. Number one squad in the house, guys. In the house. Gonna be a lot of commercials though tonight, guys. I should play commercials every time. It's gonna be so many commercials. James, I had pizza. Takeout pizza. Linguine with the red clam sauce. That sounds good. I've never made red clam sauce. Did do a white, like just the basic clam sauce, but red clam sauce sounds good. Gonna be a lot of this, guys. This stream might go on till midnight. Who knows? We got overtime. If overtime happens, anybody see? We had the World Cup yesterday. U.S. dominated Paraguay. Juliet, salmon, bok choy, and rice. Fuel checking me. Well, Elena, that's what we've been talking about. This is the most watched NBA Finals since Jordan. Since Michael Jordan, 1998. Nate, I had to look him up. I mean, typical American, unfortunately, Nate. Appreciate you joining, man. I'm a typical American. I'd never heard of the guy until yesterday. The guy was awesome. That one goal, I mean, I think it was the goal to go up 3-0. It was just insane. And with his left foot, I don't know if he's left-footed or not. I hear he can finish with both feet. All right, guys, game's back on. It plays in. They could play in Europe, like Elena said. They could play in Europe. They could play in the developmental league, which is the G League, which I mentioned. But there's the G League. Fried rice, JK. That sounds great. Looks like Knicks brought in Landry Shamet as their first sub. I got it from a place called Lucatelli's in Doylestown, Elena. They just actually opened a Newtown location. It was good. I would grade it. It looked great. It was visually quite appealing. A little not as clean and tidy as I would like. A little messy. So it was solid, I would say. But like on looks, it looked great. I tried the place in Doylestown. It was the first time I ever tried it. Looked great. Place was nice. Okay, JK. Well, we did guarantee a Spurs W. You look at the title of this stream, it says guaranteed Spurs W. Elena, that's his he's saying the Spurs, he's got the Knicks, so they could. Exactly. It's like a. Are we still alive here, guys? Yeah, we are. Appreciate you guys being here. The Knicks could still lose and JK could still win, Elena. It's a points kind of deal. Guys, I might have to hydrate. I heard, okay, Luke Cornett is playing. I heard he was questionable. He was questionable for this game, so it's good news for the Spurs. So he's been pretty good. Pretty solid player. I think this Dylan Harper is incredible. Dylan Harper, like, I know Stephen Castle's, I mean, the Spurs got a great team, Dylan Harper, his finishing ability is amazing. I really don't like the Knicks offense so far tonight. They don't really have much, it looks like. Doesn't look like the Knicks have much on offense so far, but that's been the whole series, guys. It's kind of been the whole series. That Dylan Harper had like that reverse under the basket with the left hand. He is a lefty. But still looks like he got hurt though. Hurt a little bit on the finish. I think they got to give him the ball as much as possible this game. Sorry, got 7 points. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. If the Spurs lose this series, De'Aaron Fox might not be coming back to San Antonio next season. I'll say we maybe take away the might on that. Will not. Gong. I mean, you got Dylan Harper. You need to play him. Okay, so another game, another Spurs double-digit lead in the first quarter. I think this game, we'll see how this game ends up, guys. We'll see how this game ends up. But looks like we're getting a little bit of wazzy woozy. Dylan Harper, yeah. He's on the Spurs, James. He's like 21 out of Rutgers. He went to college. He's a really good guard. Scoring point guard, I'd say. Driving, slashing point guard. I'm like, James, I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, who's that? Like, I don't even know who you're referring to. I'm like, there's another famous Dylan Harper? Apparently. I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, I guess there's a Dylan Harper I've never heard of. No, heard of, but just I guess that part of my brain switched off right now. That's a good one, though. Yeah, Jalen Brunson really has to get going in this series. He played well in Game 4. He played poorly the first 3 games. I said that from the start, guys. If the Knicks win this game, Jalen Brunson is going to have to play amazing. Yeah, Champagnie breaks a wide open corner 3. Wide open corner 3. Spurs really could be up like 15 already. I feel like Keldon Johnson's also disappointed this series. He hasn't played all that great. Spurs defense, he's good on defense though. We needed this watch along last game, Elena. That was that was one of the, you could call it either, I don't know, worst collapses Worst, either best comebacks or worst collapse. That's a good question. What was it? Was it the best comeback or the worst collapse? Guys, we gotta figure out something to do during these marathon commercial breaks. Maybe do Thursday night football, JK. Well, one, I've realized I gotta get less lag. Gotta get less lag between me when I'm watching. Lag time, guys. I'd be doing play-by-play, but probably doesn't line up right. Still a dope stream, though. Appreciate you guys being here. I mean, this game has gone exactly according to scripts that we said. So far, Spurs are going to... we guaranteed a Spurs game. Guaranteed a Spurs W. Continues like this. We're going to win. Spurs are going to win. Knicks look terrible, but they've looked terrible every first quarter, guys. This is 5 straight games, 5 double-digit first quarter leads for the Spurs. You're watching Con Air, James. You're not watching Game 5. Best movie of all time. Yeah, I think so, JK, but I'd have to have less lag for that. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm kind of like commenting on the general vibe of the game. Got to work on my play-by-play, though. It's my calling. A classic Knicks. I haven't seen it since like a long time ago. I think that's a line in one of some British comedy, right? Best movie of all time, Con Air. It's not. It's not, but it's entertaining. Nicolas Cage, right? No, I don't remember. I don't remember enough. Just like there's going to be chaos on an airplane. No spoilers. No spoilers, guys. Con Air, no spoiler stream. We shooting our shot. Appreciate you guys being here. Number 1 squad, guys. Number 1 squad for real. It's a great week of live streaming, especially when we go live on a Saturday. Going live on... Got Greg Popovich sitting next to Timmy Duncan in the house. Throwback to the 1999, the last time these two teams faced each other in the finals. Mitchell Robinson. He's got to work on his free throws. He might have some of the worst free throw form I've ever seen for an NBA player. Hilltopper, Western Kentucky alum. Shout out my Uncle Fred. Great defensive player and rebounder, but terrible free throw shooter. Still got De'Aaron Fox running the show for the Spurs. I just don't... He did just hit a nice floater in the lane, but they're sticking with their guy. Knicks they got Alvarado in the game now for the first time. Another ball handler. Okay, that's a really tough bucket. The three ball that Jalen Brunson hit. That's a really tough bucket. He's got to do a lot of that. Wemby takes a 3, bricks it. Knicks probably needed Jalen Brunson to score, I don't know, 30 points for them to have a chance. Maybe 28. OG to have 20 plus. No. Juliet, you don't have it on? Juliet wants play-by-play. You don't have it on TV either? Okay, I got you, Juliet. They got the officiating crew. Looks like a veteran officiating crew. Appreciate you guys watching. What are we getting into? Really beautiful day today, guys. Really beautiful day. It's been hot, but it's a stretch of some beautiful weather. God, really, Spurs running things through De'Aaron Fox. Surprising. It was surprising to us. We want him to be using Dylan Harper, but Alvarado picks up a foul. First quarter's coming to a close here, guys. Knicks have only scored 13 points. So San Antonio's doing something. Ends the quarter with a 10-point lead. It could have been 15. Champagny drills a 3. If he gets hot, if multiple Spurs get hot, this game will be over. Because they will close this one out. What happened in game 4 will not happen tonight. The Knicks are going to have to – they can't come back from 20 down. They're going to have to make a run. Another just jacked 3 from Alvarado from like 30 feet to end the quarter. It was not a good look. Knicks' offense has been pretty bad. Knicks' offense has been bad. 13 points in the quarter. 13 points in the quarter for the Knicks. As a team, they went 4 for 22. 6 turnovers. The Spurs didn't even shoot that well. Spurs shot 9 for 21. But 4 for 22 with 6 turnovers. If you're the Knicks, you're almost looking at that positively. You say we shot 4. We cannot play worse, and we're only down 10. That's happened every single game this series, so we're still in it. So yes, Spurs got the lead right now, but I think the Knicks have to take something from that. Like they could be down 20 right now. They could be down 20. Appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna I gotta refuel, guys. I'm gonna get some water. It's a good point, JK. Have a little timer. That's what I hear. You gotta say the time and score. Exactly. That's radio. Big time. I'll be right back. Got the official drink of former squad and the NBA going. Gonna drink some Sprite. It's a really beautiful day. Hope everybody had a good Saturday, guys. What did we get into? We're going to have to deal with a lot of commercials tonight, but that's all good. Got Spurs Knicks game 5. Spurs with a 10-point lead, 23-13, headed into the second quarter. And that's with Wemby not doing anything. So I think both teams, obviously the Spurs are taking the 10-point lead as a positive, but Wemby didn't even do too much in that quarter. Wemby didn't even do too much. So if he gets going offensively, of course he changes the game defensively. Be interesting to see. Bet he sits some to start the second. See how the Spurs bench does. All right, guys, we are in. That's awesome, Elena. That sounds like a good dinner. De'Aaron Fox bricks a three. De'Aaron Fox bricks a three to start the first quarter. Steven, we'll make a list at halftime. It's a great idea, Steven. Appreciate you watching, man. Wemby with a block on Alvarado in the corner. Spurs running in transition. De'Aaron Fox kicks the ball out to Carter Bryant. I think that's his first name. To Champagny in the corner. He's going to drill this. Drills this three. If Champagny shoots lights out, it's over, guys. Champagny shoots lights out, it's going to be over. We've got the best Chinese restaurant in the world. Shout it out right there, duck sauce. Knicks just haven't been able to get anything going offensively. And that block on Wembanyama is just a different player. We've never seen anything like it. We've really never seen anything like it with Wembanyama. That is a shout out. That is a shout out right there. Another block from Wemby. Ball bounces off Shamet. The Admiral looks on in approval. The Spurs are quite a lucky franchise when you've got Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Victor Wembanyama patrolling the paint. Stephen Castle also hasn't gotten involved. He just drew a foul in the lane. So Knicks just doing nothing. Spurs defense is completely suffocating them. Looks like Spurs have Bryant on the court to guard Anunoby. What's good, Jorge? How are you? Appreciate you joining, man. Landry Shamet hasn't gotten going yet. I don't think he's taken a shot. But, again, it just goes back to the fact that Knicks haven't done anything offensively. Spurs got Stephen Castle handling the ball. He takes Alvarado to the paint. Gets swatted by Towns. Another block by Anunoby. That's got to be, 24-second violation? It's the best. Spurs up 13, 26-13, 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. Is that an over and back? And the Knicks trying something different, having Jose Alvarado handle the ball because it's been hard on Jalen Brunson. And can't even get past half court. It's been talked about. I mean, you got to shout out the announcers, Mike Breen, Tim Legler, Richard Jefferson. I mean, they've been doing an amazing job. I really like that team. They've been calling out how the Spurs have been picking up their defense at the half court pretty much every possession. Wemby with a really pretty careless turnover. Alvarado kicks it out. Knicks swing the ball all the way around to Cat. Tries to take Wemby, but he's stopped. Brick by Alvarado. Terrible layup. The Knicks have not done anything offensively. Good block by Cat. They got to get Cat the ball. They started out first possession of the game. They got Cat the ball at the top of the key. They got to do something like that. They got to get him the ball. How much does a basketball cost? $20. How much does a $20 basketball cost, Jorge? Guys, hope everybody's having a great night. Thank you for joining us here, Former Squad Live Surprise Saturday Stream Edition. Dylan Harper gonna carry the Spurs back into this series. Alvarado's takes the ball up pretty fast. Okay, there they go. They get the ball to Cat. Cat's at the top of the key. That's what they got to do. It's the only way they're going to score, in my opinion. Get the ball back to Cat. He's got Castle on him now. He's just going to take him. He's just going to back him down. No way, man. Makes a incredibly tough fadeaway J. The Spurs defense is just suffocating them, Elena. The Spurs have a great defense. And the Knicks are resorting to really circus shots. I mean, what Cat just hit was a circus shot. Wemby with a nice pump fake, kicks out to Harper for 3. Goes long. Cat with a tough rebound, but he loses the ball, and it's going to stay with the Spurs. Looks like they capitalize off of that, guys. See, I bet they capitalize with corner 3. Maybe another Champagny corner 3. We'll see. That's a lot of pesos, Jorge. Appreciate you guys watching. Gonna be a long stream, guys. Wemby just able to spot up, measure the shot, drains a 3. He's got 9 points, 3 for 5. So very efficient from Wemby, but he's got to be taking more shots. He could be getting Cat in foul trouble. Then this game's really over. Juliet, thanks for being here. Thank you guys. It's a lot of fun. Next, looks like Knicks called timeout. Did the Knicks call timeout after that Wemby 3? Or we're going to break, guys. We're gonna be getting in the commercial break times. We'll be getting this chat in during the commercial break times. Got the best squad, guys. Thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. Right now it's tied 50-50. Who will win the NBA Finals? We are 8 minutes left in the second quarter, guys. Spurs up 31-15, 16-point lead on the Knicks. You guys can look at the title of our. You can look at the title of our stream. I don't even think we put any question marks on there. I think we said guarantee Spurs win. Maybe I wimped out and put a question mark. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. The implications of a Game 6 closeout possibilities in New York City. First time, the chance for the Knicks to win their first championship since 1973. 53 years. That borders on curse status. What celebrities that weren't at Game 3 and 4 will be at Game 6? Can they even get more A-list than that? Number 1 squad, guys. We got this. We got this. Appreciate you guys joining tonight. Got the official Game 5 saw. Can I say this? Can I say this stuff, guys? Can I say the official? No, I don't even know. I love Sprite, though. Shout out Sprite. And Coke. I think I put those both S tier. Spurs Knicks Game 5. We're guaranteeing a Spurs win. Knicks have, I mean, we could look at the stats a little bit, guys. Knicks have done nothing. They're 5 for 26 from the field with 9 turnovers and 2 assists. Spurs only have 4 assists and 6 turnovers themselves. So it's not like the Spurs are playing that great offensively either. Looks like we're back to action here, guys. So Spurs challenged something with Cat and Wemby and got the call overturned, got the ball back. But Bryant turns the ball over. We got Deuce McBride in the game. See if he can make an impact off the bench. Again, looks like the Knicks have gone to putting Cat at the top of the key. Able to swing the ball around. Good look for Bridges in the corner, and he drills it. Cuts it back to a 13-point lead. Got Harper on the ball. Castle with a drive. Really tough defense. Cornette with a nice tap out to Vassell, but it rims out. Knicks looking to push a little bit. Got Josh Hart handling the ball. Again, Cat coming from the top of the key. Just takes Stephen Castle, but isn't able to finish. Ball goes out of bounds. Knicks want it, but I think they're going to give it to the Spurs. We'll see if the Knicks challenge it. Harper with a tough drive to the paint, kicks out to Castle for a 3, but it rims out. Knicks with the ball down 13. 31-18, 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Cat, it looks like they've switched. They might have been watching our stream, guys. Cat is handling the basketball at the top of the paint, top of the key. Spurs in transition with Harper. He drives on McBride, makes a tough bucket. I mean, I know I've been saying I want Wemby to get shots, but Dylan Harper can get as many shots as he wants. Knicks with the ball, Josh Hart at the top, and then they give it to Cat. Drives and sets a screen for Bridges, who kicks out to Hart for the 3, and he drills it. 12-point lead for the Spurs, 6 nearing the halfway mark in the second quarter. Got a screen from Cornette. Looks like he's looking for Harper, but he turns the ball over. Bad turnover from the Spurs right there. Bad turnover. Knicks with the ball. Down 12. 6:04 left in the second. Appreciate you guys listening. Wemby sitting on the bench. These are crucial minutes for both teams. Knicks got to make their runs, obviously, with Wemby on the bench, and the Spurs are really trying to maintain the lead they got. Knicks are 2 for 18 from 3 as a team. Just nothing going right for them offensively, but now that Wemby is off the court, maybe they can get some things going. Cornette tips the ball out of bounds. Cornette was not feeling well. He was questionable for this game, so Knicks are really going to have to take advantage of the minutes that he plays. Mitchell Robinson hands the ball off and sets a screen for Bridges, who cross-court pass to Hart. No way. No, bad. Misses the three-pointer, but Jalen Brunson gets the offensive rebound and drills the three. That's how it's been going this series. Like, the breaks have been breaking New York's way. Wemby with a jumper from the free throw line and he misses. Knicks have cut it to single digits. They're only down 9. Brunson gives the ball off to McBride. He's going to brick a 3. Looks like they just called goaltending. Spurs, they got goaltending and 1. Mitchell Robinson. It seems like this whole series, the Spurs have been outplaying the Knicks, but the Knicks have been just making little plays, little runs, and have been able to take a 3-1 series lead here. And they did. Spurs got a bucket. Spurs got 2 for goaltending, but Jalen Brunson answers right back with a jumper. Jalen Brunson starting to heat up a little bit. Wemby with another miss from 3. Brunson with the ball. It's just the Knicks just have to work so hard when he handles the basketball. He's hitting his jumpers though. Jalen Brunson's really heating up. He's made back-to-back jumpers. Knicks down 7, 35-28 with just under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Dylan Harper with the ball gives to Wemby. Drives right at Mitchell Robinson. Misses it, but gets the offensive rebound in a way that only he can. Takes Mitchell Robinson from the top of the key, but picks up his dribble. Fox with a bailout three-pointer. Big bucket from De'Aaron Fox right there. Brunson handling the basketball. Guarded by De'Aaron Fox near the midcourt line. It was insane rebound, Elena. Knicks asking for a foul. Looks like they got it. Brunson goes to the free throw line. Guys, we're an hour into our stream. Appreciate you guys being here. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. Knicks down 10. Chance to cut the lead back to single digits. Got 3:15 left in the second quarter, guys. Brunson went 1 for 2 from the line. De'Aaron Fox, nice drive, kicks out to Stephen Castle, who misses a 3. Spurs have gone cold the last few possessions. Knicks making a run. They were down 16 earlier. They've cut it to single digits. About to cut it even more. Mikal Bridges, tough three-pointer. Knicks have heated up the last few minutes. Stephen Castle drives and is able to draw a foul on Cat. Should be doing more of that. They can get Cat in foul trouble. That's just would make the game so much easier for the Spurs to win. This game is in San Antonio, guys. Next game, Game 6, would be back in New York City. Would arguably be the biggest game in NBA in 50 years, I would say. This series has gotten more eyeballs than... I got you, JK. We're in a commercial break right now. I think we're all in a commercial break. I don't know if you're still in a commercial break. You want to go to Game 6, Juliet? And it would be crazy. That would never be anything. It will be because the thing is, New York loves basketball. New York loves basketball. Let's go, Elena. Thank you. New York loves basketball. I mean, New York loves all sports. New York loves all sports. New York, media capital of America. Probably. I mean, you got Hollywood, but New York is kind of the news media, so also the sports media, I would say, capital of the world. Part of the sports-obsessed Northeast Corridor. I think they love basketball the most. I mean, the Jets and the Giants, they play in New Jersey. Yeah, the Yankees and Mets. I think it's basketball, Juliet. I mean, you got the Nets, who are now in Brooklyn, but I think like New Yorkers love the Knicks. They love the Yankees too. The Mets have their fans. They all got their fans, but I think the Knicks might be the most unifying of all the teams. Guys, I gotta let Ponce inside. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's definitely basketball or baseball. Right, Black Spartan? It's a little different atmosphere. A little different atmosphere. I mean, they love their sports in Texas too, don't get me wrong. I don't know, guys. The title of this stream is "We Guaranteed a Spurs W." That last Knicks run cut into a little bit of that confidence, but they've gone cold. They gotta stick to their guns. Keep getting the ball to Dylan Harper and Wemby, pressuring Jalen Brunson, and this series will go back to New York. Going to be a lot of commercials tonight, guys. Timothy Chalamet in attendance. I imagine a lot of the whole Knicks crew. I don't know if T Swift is at this one. Castle makes his first at the free throw line. He's has his first point of the game. He is more for his defense, but if he gets going offensively, that would also be great for the Spurs. I did, Juliet. I did. I did see the video of the post-game celebration. Mikal Bridges with the three, misses it. Champagnie with the rebound, looks to push to Devin Vassell. We got 2:20 left in the second quarter, guys. Spurs up 8. Stephen Castle with a drive, isn't able to finish. Wemby is on the bench right now, which I am unsure as to why. I didn't look. He wasn't sitting next to her, Juliet. Bridges takes a 3, misses it. We got under 2 minutes. De'Aaron Fox bringing the ball up for the Spurs. Just, is Wemby hurt? Why would he be off the court right now? De'Aaron Fox misses a jumper from the paint. Knicks outlet it to Jalen Brunson, who misses the three. Spurs outlet pass to Castle. He pushes, but backs up. Looks to drive, gets in the lane. Passes to Cornette. Another Spurs turnover. Josh Hart with the ball driving. Push. Oh, that's and one. They might call that a flagrant. That's and one with a push to the back from De'Aaron Fox. Knicks got at least one free throw coming here. They might call that a flagrant. That's a terrible foul. I mean, he's got to foul him, but it's obvious. They might be reviewing this, guys, for a flagrant. In which case, that'd be two. I don't even know how that works. Is it one? How many free throws does he get? 2 in the ball? And that's just a Spurs just not taking advantage of the situation they're in this game. Who is that? Is that Scott Foster? Appreciate you guys watching tonight. We're in an official review. They're looking for whether or not it was a aggressive act, malicious act. I don't know what the title is. If it was unnecessary. In an official review, they've got Steve Javy, part of the Havertown connection, in the house. A lot of NBA referees from the Philadelphia suburb region, guys. He falls hard. Knicks have cut it to 3, guys. Thanks for watching tonight. They did call it a flagrant foul, guys. We said that was coming, so it looks like they're going to get 2 shots in the ball. Spurs just making a mess. They're making a mess. I mean, so much for our guarantee, guys. We might have to retitle this stream. Spurs making a mess of the gift that the Knicks gave them at the start of this game. Hope everybody's having a good night. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for listening. Mikal Bridges with the drive. Floater in. Lead is down to 3 points now. 40-37 with about across the minute mark in the first half. Minute left to play. Harper with the drive. Misses the fadeaway. Offensive fight for the offensive rebound. Looks like they got a foul call on the Knicks. It's a big part of it is they're sitting Wembanyama. Wembanyama has been sitting for the end of this second quarter. Now, the Knicks were doing all right with him in the game for a time. But it does seem to happen every game. De'Aaron Fox with a bad miss. Long rebound to Jalen Brunson, who pushes. to OG. We got 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Now Hart with it. He drives. Misses the floater. Spurs get the rebound. De'Aaron Fox pushes. Just under 10 seconds left to play. Fox at the top of the key. Drives. Kicks out to Vassell. Steps in. And makes the buzzer beater to end the first half. Nice shot. Nice shot by Devin Vassell to end the first half, guys. So that's the first half. How does it happen every game, Julia? That's a great question. That's the first half right there, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, listening, being the best squad out there. How does this happen every game? It's a great question. That was Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell made a buzzer beater. Nice jumper to go up 5. Spurs go into the half with a 5-point lead. Knicks were able to cut the first quarter lead by 5. So Spurs won the first quarter. Knicks win the second. I think the Spurs got up to a 16-point lead at one point there, but as is Elena, as you guys have been pointing out, has been the story all series. They let the Knicks back in the game, even though the Knicks aren't even playing well. And the Spurs, it could be, guys, a part of it could be the Spurs are a super young team, and the NBA, historically, young teams don't necessarily win. The Spurs managed to go, they were up 3, and then they went up 5 on a last-second shot. Last-second shot by Devin Vassell. It's 42-30. Low scoring. Anybody who had the over, not happy right now. But and it wasn't really a super visually appealing first half. No real highlight plays. I'd say De'Aaron Fox, if the Spurs lose this series, I guarantee this is one guarantee. De'Aaron Fox will not be coming back to San Antonio next year if the Spurs lose this series. I got you, JK. Appreciate you guys being here. So part of it is the Spurs are really young. Knicks do have a veteran squad. I mean, you look at their team, it is somewhat unique. They've got Jalen Brunson. The Knicks are not his first team. Then they're not Cat's first team. They're not Bridges' first team. They're not Anunoby's first team. Not Josh Hart's first team. So their whole starting 5, it's not their first team. That's actually a good former squad angle, guys. We could look into that. I was thinking about doing a video, a lot of video ideas, guys, obviously, but how these teams came to be. The Spurs, very different roster constructions. The Spurs drafted most of their players, their best players at the top of the draft. They did sign De'Aaron Fox or trade for him, but they drafted Wemby first overall. They had Castle, I think, was the 4th pick in the draft. They had just drafted Harper 2nd. Whereas the Knicks, totally different. They got veteran squad, even though they're all still pretty young in their primes. Not a visually appealing first half. It was in the mud. And the Knicks have to be over the moon. Spurs have a lot to improve on. It's gone the way the whole series has gone. Spurs look like the better team. But the score just is close right now. It doesn't seem to indicate that. I mean, the Knicks look terrible. The Knicks look so bad in the first quarter. They scored 13 points. But they're only down 5 at half. That's nothing. That's a 2-possession game. That's nothing. Coming at you guys live here. What are we getting into going forward, guys? A lot of great stuff. We'll try to do watch-alongs for World Cup games going forward as well, especially Team USA. I was thinking about it last night, but it would have been fun, so that's why we're doing it tonight. So we'll do it for this. Any other, if necessary, any other NBA Finals games, we'll be doing watch-alongs, guys. JK, you're pulling for the Knicks. I've gone back and forth. I've gone back and forth. Right now, I'm just rooting for the series to extend, so I'm rooting for the Spurs tonight. Oh, you also guaranteed a Spurs W. We also did guarantee a Spurs W, so we are kind of pulling for the Spurs tonight. Spurs just went cold. Spurs went cold in the second quarter there, guys. Super cold. I mean, they only scored 19 points in the second quarter. But JK, if I do baseball watch, I mean, I love baseball. I might fall asleep up in here, JK. I love baseball, but if I do baseball watch-alongs, that's why the first half here, guys, passed like no time. That was fun. Appreciate you guys being here. There is, Julia, that is facts right there. There is big NYC energy for the Knicks right now. Big time. Big time NYC energy for the Knicks. So yeah, I think that's why game. We'll see. I mean, at this point, this game is not over, guys. There's a long way to go. A long way to go here in Game 5. Halftime, Spurs 5-point lead. We can look at the box score a little bit. I mean, we've been watching it. Jalen Brunson got hot there. He's shooting 6 for 12, 50% from the field. That's his best, one of his best shooting performances so far in the series. Not a single Knicks bench player has made a field goal. So Knicks really got a lot of positives to take away from that first half, despite only scoring 37 points. That came with no bench scoring. Dylan Harper scored 11 points in 15 minutes, went 4 for 6. Stephen Castle's 0 for 7. I just don't know. I know the Spurs are sticking to their guns, and they're sticking to what got them there, but I think you gotta get Dylan Harper in there as much as possible. I know he played 15 minutes, which is a lot. But I think he can be shooting I think he could be shooting even more. Wemby went 3 for 10. So after we shouted him out for being efficient from the field, and I don't think he scored a single basket in the second quarter. I don't think he scored it at once in the second quarter. I mean, that's just an ugly stat line when we look at this. One team went 13 for 44. The other went 15 for 44. Pretty even from the free throw line. Spurs have led the whole game, and this is just, I don't know, guys. I'm starting to question how the game will progress, because I'm a little worried that if the Spurs lose their lead, that they might. I'm not saying that they'll crumble, but that will be a loss of momentum that might be too much to to come back from. Like, they lost game 4 and they had a 29-point lead. They've led 86% of this game. They've led almost the entire game. They were up by as much as 16. The Knicks' largest lead is 1. So I'm just a little concerned for the Spurs losing momentum if the Knicks go on a run here to start the second half. Vote still saying Spurs will win, Elena. Appreciate you shouting that out. Thank you guys for voting. Right now we got Spurs winning the NBA Finals. Castle's 0 for 7, Nate. 0 for 7. I've been saying they gotta get Dylan Harper 4 for 6. They gotta get him the ball as much as they can. Castle's a great defensive player. He's a great defensive player. But I hear you. It hasn't been good so far tonight. Wemby played 17 minutes. They had him on the bench at the end of the first half there. I was just wondering what that was all about. See, well, we got World Cup games. We also got a World Cup game going on, guys. Do we? I believe we do. No, maybe not. Maybe not. We got Australia versus Turkey versus Turkey tomorrow. Germany, Curacao, Netherlands, Japan. Ivory Coast, Ecuador. A lot of games tomorrow. Sweden, Tunisia. Okay, so tomorrow's just jam-packed with games. Nobody wanted to go up against the NBA. I guess the NBA flexed their muscles. They're like, just no World Cup games against the NBA. I get it. We've been talking about it, guys. This is like the game 4, they said, including like social media, was like the most. Scotland 1-0 at half. Let's go, Nate. Giving fake updates right now. Scotland versus Haiti, 1-0 Scotland at half. I didn't see that on my board. Oh, no, now I do. Let's go. For some reason, yeah, okay. Scotland versus Haiti, 1-0 at half. Appreciate you guys watching. Number 1 squad, guys. What do we do? What do we do during... we got a long halftime. Although, guys, halftime's probably almost over at this point. It's probably almost over. Are we taking the United States seriously as World Cup title contenders? Now, I know I had them going. I think I put them in the final. Nathan, Nate Rambo? What's good, bro? What's good, Nate Rambo? How are you? You got the Spurs? We guaranteed a Spurs W, Nate. Guaranteed a Spurs dub tonight. Well, our credibility's on the line here. Appreciate you, Nate. Just Livin. Living. I think I spelled that wrong. Yeah, I mean, we picked USA to lose to France in the World Cup final. So, and that was before game 1 of the tournament. So, looking good, guys. I was watching the BBC edition, British Broadcasting Corporation edition. stream of the USA game, and they were all about Team USA. It's interesting. We did pick the Knicks to win this series, but at this point, I almost see the Spurs. I almost see the Spurs with an easier path. Like they're gonna have if they win this game, it's all required them to win this game. Goes back to New York, and then all the pressure will be on the Knicks. All the pressure will be on the Knicks in a Game 6 at the Garden. Still halftime, guys. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. Number 1 squad in the house. OG Anunoby, our MVP call. He's been kind of quiet. I think if the Knicks are going to win this game, he's going to have to go off here in the second half. Pont says hello, guys. I think we're almost back underway here. Almost back. Yeah, we are. We're live. We're live back second half. All right, let's see if it'll be a little more fun to watch. We'll see if it'll be a little more fun to watch than the first half. He is a cutie, isn't he, Juliet? Wemby looks a little serious out here. All right, Knicks with a little full court pressure to start the second half. Spurs have Castle bringing up the basketball. Champagny sets the screen for him. Look, have a designed lob play for Wemby. The play did not connect, but looks like they were able to draw a foul on Cat. Again, that's what they got to be trying to get Cat in foul trouble. Wemby got to get under the basket. Wemby passes to Castle. Cross-court pass to De'Aaron Fox, who misses the three-pointer. And Josh Hart pushes. Hands the ball off to Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby, who misses. Wemby with the rebound. Clears to Fox. Again, Dylan Harper on the bench to start the second half. It's an elimination game. Spurs get called for an offensive foul. I just question the sticking to your guns so much with De'Aaron Fox. I mean, I think they could just be doing so much better if they have Dylan Harper in, but they're sticking to their guns. Jalen Brunson's bringing the ball up. Still down 5, 42-37. 11 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bridges floats up a shot and it goes in. Now the Knicks are down 3. De'Aaron Fox with the basketball at the top of the key. Swings it to Castle for corner three for Champagnie, who drills it. He's been hot today. I think he's made his last... I think he's 3 for his last 4. Maybe even 3 straight from 3. Yeah, so he's added 11 points for the Spurs. Knicks have Mitchell Robinson in the game. Cat must have 4 fouls. Tough bucket right there. Tough mid-range. Another 2 turnovers from the Spurs. That's loose. That is not what they want. 2 turnovers in the first 2 minutes of the second half. So that is certainly not the way you want to start the second half if you're the Spurs. They do got some full court pressure. Mitchell Robinson sets his screen to relieve it. They got Brunson with the basketball now at the top of the key. Takes a 3. Misses it, and Robinson got away with a push there. Get the offensive rebound. Anunoby with the ball drives. Wemby's able to deflect it, and now the Spurs are running. That's and 1. And Wemby with the dunk and 1. It's really fun. Really fun to watch Wemby play. He's taking some time getting up right now. They might review that. They're going to review that one too. I mean, I guess if they call... I didn't think that one was as bad. I did not think that one was as bad as the De'Aaron Fox one. It's just like big tree fall hard. Wemby's a big tree. He's going to fall hard. So that's, I mean, I think that's a bit of a dive. Wemby could be playing for the French team out there. I mean, Robinson barely pushed him in his lower back. No extension. I mean, you can call a foul on it, but it's not a flagrant foul. Again, it's just big tree fall hard. So Wemby with the dunk. They're in an official review right now. Spurs up 47-41. Really low scoring game. 9 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. They might give him a flagrant just because it's Wemby. He barely touched him, Elena. Especially when you compare it. Like De'Aaron Fox, I reacted in real time when De'Aaron Fox pushed. Who did he push? And when he had his flagrant foul. Ponce is really, really happy to have you guys here. Appreciate you guys being here. Number 1 squad. What are they going to call this? So that is Scott Foster. I mean, Scott Foster. Great NBA referee. No, I think it was Josh. It was Josh Hart with the prior flight. They called De'Aaron Fox pushed Josh Hart for the prior flagrant foul. I don't think this is a flagrant foul. I mean, they're comparing it on the screen. You notice, guys. I mean, I do have a knack for this. They're obviously, of course, already comparing that on the screen. No way. They called that a flagrant foul, too. That was nothing. That was nothing. But, hey, if it helps with our guarantee, we'll roll with it. That was nothing. That was nothing. But it's Wemby. But keep in mind it's Wemby. So, hey, hashtag when the rules don't apply. When it's Wemby, I would not call that excessive, whatever. He misses the flagrant free throw, though. Hashtag ball don't lie. KG. They said because there are 2 hands, Lena. That was not the right call. Wemby misses the first flagrant free throw, hits the second. Ball don't lie, though. Ball don't lie. It might have been, Elena. I don't know. I don't know what the textbook. In my opinion, it was not a flagrant foul at all. At all. You can call it a foul and give it an and 1. Wemby with the basketball, hands off to Castle. Sets a screen for him. Castle with the drive. Gets the ball to Champagnie, who's going to drill a 3 right there. Julian Champagnie's playing great, really doing his best. really doing his best to get the Spurs back to New York. I think that's 14 points for him for now. Right now, 4 threes made. Jalen Brunson with a drive on Champagnie, stripped by Castle, but they call a foul. They call a foul there. It looked like a lot of ball to me, but Castle's not complaining. Stephen Castle, 19 minutes, 2 points, 3 fouls. Ponce says hello, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Watching this game 5 live on stream. Anunoby with the drive, kick out to Bridges for the corner 3. No good. Vassell with the rebound for the Spurs. We got 9 minutes left to play in the third. Spurs up 10. 51-41. Wemby with the drive. And he makes a tough mid-range jumper. I mean, is it even tough for Wemby, though? So Spurs up 12. Brunson passes to Bridges, who hits the open 3. Knicks cut the lead right back down to 9. Wemby with the ball, passes to Champagnie, thought about a heat check. Wemby's going to shoot it, and he misses his 3-point attempt. Josh Hart brings the ball up, passes it to Brunson. Brunson's going to drive on Champagnie, pushes off with his forearm, gets away with it. Gets away with a push-off right there. Drills the jumper. Knicks down 7, 53-46. Just under 8 to play in the third. Cross-court pass to Vassell, who drives. Tosses up the floater to Wemby. No good. But they call a foul. Looks like Wemby's going to be shooting 2 free throws, guys. And the Spurs bring Dylan Harper into the game. I mean, good move. We'll see how it goes, but I think it's a good move. That was really not much of a foul there. I'm pretty surprised. Anunoby's complaining, and I think he's rightfully so. Knicks bring in their third string center. They don't want the Spurs playing the hack of Mitch Robinson, who can't shoot free throws. So they bring in their third string. Harper with a drive and basket. As soon as Harper gets into the game, as soon as he gets into the game, he drives to the rim and scores. Tough bucket. Left-handed layup. Spurs up 9, 55-46. Mikal Bridges with the ball. He's going to drive, pass it to Anunoby for the corner 3. Nice block by Devin Vassell. A really quick recovery on the second jump. Pogo stick card. Clean block. OG didn't even see him coming. Again, Knicks just hanging around, though. Knicks just able to hang around, despite this is a super low-scoring game, guys. My apologies to anybody who had the over. I mean, anything's possible. Does not look like this one's going over, though. Knicks on the inbound to Landry Shamet. Run a screen for Brunson, who drives, hits the layup. Spurs outlet it to Harper. Passes it back to Castle. Cornette sets the screen. Guys, Wemby is off the court right now. Interesting. Champagnie misses a corner 3. Josh Hart with the rebound. Really tough rebound by Josh Hart. He's a great rebounding guard. Shamet with the ball. Knicks down 7. Brunson comes around a screen. Misses a 3-point jumper, but is unable to get the offensive rebound. I guess they're giving him a blow, Elena. Harper with the drive. Misses the layup. Could have been a foul there, but no call. OG Anunoby goes right into the lane on Luke Cornette. Tough bucket by OG. And if the Knicks win, he's the MVP, guys. JK's a biased viewer. So Knicks, tough bucket right there by OG. Tough bucket. Drives on Castle and Cornette. Makes it, put the Knicks down 5. Down 5, 6 minutes to play. 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate everybody being here. Number 1 squad, guys. Number 1 squad. They're just trying to get Wemby some breathing time, Elena. Trying to get Wemby a breather. He's going to come back in a few minutes, most likely. Not the most visually appealing game so far, guys. Really not. We picked a good one. We picked a good one. But hey, having a blast, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Number 1 squad. Still got the World Cup game going on right now. 1-0 Scotland over Haiti in the second half. Jalen Brunson is doing what we said, though, guys. We said if the Knicks are going to win this game, we said Jalen Brunson needs to score 30 points. He's 9 for 17 with 22 points. So that's his best game so far. That's his best game so far the entire series. We did say if the Knicks are going to win, they need Jalen Brunson to score 30 points. Cat has not really been involved. Cat has been in foul trouble. He's got 4 turnovers and 4 fouls. Cat has 4 turnovers, 4 fouls. Only 1 assist and 2 points. He does have 8 rebounds. And he maintained... So... But he's actually not been as effective on the floor. So... Not tonight, at least. Guys, I have a bad feeling for our guarantee. Just saying. Just saying. I'm getting a bad feeling for our guarantee. Getting a bad feeling for the guarantee, guys. But, hey, we'll see what happens. Right? Okay, that's a great one. We've seen more Ponce than Cat. Facts. We've seen more of Ponce than Cat tonight. Cat has been AWOL. And he was really their best player in the first 2 games of the series in San Antonio. Jalen Brunson has played great tonight, though. All right, guys, we're halfway through the third. Halfway through the third quarter here. NBA is loving this. We got Adam Silver sitting next to Prince Harry. Still got some connections, Prince Harry, to pull that seat. I mean, jeez. Good call, JK. We're going to do next commercial break. Dylan Harper with a drive and a tough bucket. I mean, Dylan Harper, he's really, in my opinion, has been the most impressive new player in this finals. I mean, yeah, everybody knows about Wemby, but Dylan Harper has had a coming out party this series. He's been amazing. I mean, I knew he was good. I didn't know he was this good. Knicks swing the ball all the way around the court. Josh Hart with the ball, gives it off to Shaman, who shoots a 3, rims out. Wemby with the rebound and pushes the rebound himself. Moves it to Harper, who just tosses the ball up to Wemby. He's got Bridges guarding him. It's that simple. Get the ball to Wemby underneath the bat. And this is what Sixers. This is why it's hard to watch the Spurs for Sixers fans. As Brunson shoots a 3, hits it. He's looking for a 4-point play or even a possible flagrant foul call. He went down hard and is limping on that 3. Spurs able to answer right back with a 3 of their own. The Knicks are furious. Knicks are screaming at the officials, fuming mad right now. Jalen Brunson hit a 3. It looks like they might ask, there was no foul called on the floor. Finally, good call, Elena. Finally, people, there's no foul call. We're going to timeout, guys, with the Spurs up 62-53, 5:18 left in the third quarter. There were a couple, both Harper and Brunson went down on Brunson's 3 that he did hit. Took Brunson a few seconds to get back up, and the Knicks were angry with the officials. But his taking time to get back up allowed the Spurs to push the ball and hit a 3. Yeah, it didn't look like much of a foul there, Elena. We haven't really seen a slow motion replay of his landing area, but I agree, it didn't look like much of a foul there, at least on first glance. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for watching tonight. Appreciate the squad, guys. So we've had 2 flagrant foul calls. Elena, we're finally starting to see some shots made. We've got back-to-back 3s made. Spurs up 9. Be interesting to check. Wonder what, I mean, I would not trust their game cast in terms of their game probability to win. Right now they give the Spurs an 84% chance to win. I wouldn't quite go that high myself. Appreciate you guys watching. It's a great stream. I got you, JK. I got you. Appreciate you guys watching. Number 1 squad. I got to get some water, guys. But I'll be right back. Live from San Antonio, Game 5, Spurs versus Knicks. Who we got? Thank you guys for voting in our polls, for watching, listening. Right now, Spurs, see, people still think the Spurs are going to win the NBA. I didn't say tonight. We didn't say Game 5. We said the NBA Finals. Appreciate you guys voting, listening. Ooh, Brunson did twist his ankle bad there. They might upgrade that. Are they reviewing that? They might make that a flagrant. But no, they didn't. He twisted his ankle pretty bad. We're back in action, guys. We are Brunson with the basketball, 5:05. Turnover? Or does it stick with the Knicks? They did not. Interesting. Wemby could be. They have not called these flagrant fouls on Wemby. He could be missing games. Knicks about to bring the basketball out. 5:05 left in the third quarter. They do. Jalen Brunson with the ball, driving on De'Aaron Fox. Has to kick the ball out to Bridges, who slips and falls. Gets tied up by Dylan Harper with 2 seconds left on the clock. On the shot clock. Spurs up 9, 62-53. Oh, and it looks like the refs missed one there. Dylan Harper did swipe Mikal Bridges across the face I don't think nothing was intentional there, guys, but refs did miss a foul there. Got a jump ball. Harper, Bridges, 2 seconds on the clock for the Knicks. So Brunson gets the ball, or Salmon, he's got to put it right up. Misses it. Keldon Johnson in for the Spurs with the rebound. Gives the ball to Harper to bring it up. Wemby with the ball at the top of the key, passes to De'Aaron Fox. Just a three-pointer from Dylan Harper. I mean, guys, we do know what we're talking about a little bit. Dylan Harper is on fire tonight. 65-53, Spurs back with a double-digit lead. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the quarter, and they force another jump ball. Spurs have a bit of momentum right now. Knicks are going to have to weather this if they want to win the championship tonight. We guaranteed they wouldn't. Knicks are showing some fight though, and so are the Spurs. I mean, this is a ugly fighting match, like no holds barred type of fight. All right, Knicks win that jump ball. Brunson with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Harper. Tough fadeaway, does not go for him. Mitchell Robinson fighting for the rebound and draws a foul on Keldon Johnson. So, stop clock here at 4 minutes left in the third. Spurs still up 12. They're going to bring Stephen Castle into the game. Mitchell Robinson, great. One of the best. They mentioned it on the broadcast a lot. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in basketball. So Knicks bringing the ball out. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Brunson trips and falls. Did they call a foul? Looks like they called a foul on Harper there. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Appreciate you guys listening. Number one squad. Harper did bump him. Bronson's been taking some hits this quarter. Spurs still up 12. 3:57 to play in the third. Looks like another foul. This one on Keldon Johnson. So Spurs are racking up the fouls. Hey, Kasha, how are you? Appreciate you joining. Sorry Canada wasn't able to get that W yesterday, but they got them next time. Hope you're having a good weekend. So that's the thing, though. With the Spurs picking up those fouls, it might have almost been intentional. Now the Knicks have to take Mitchell Robinson out of the game because he's such a bad free throw shooter. They can't let the Spurs play the hack-a-Mitch. So Jalen Brunson's going to drive. Josh Hart saves the ball for the Knicks, but Wemby, Spurs playing active defense. Quick turnover, though. Anunoby takes it. Really chaotic action right now, guys. Spurs cross ends really fast. Harper goes up strong, draws a foul. You'll take a tie there, Kasha? Really a little bit of chaotic action there, though. Wemby running the court. Passed it to Keldon Johnson, who laid it off for Harper, who got fouled. Hopefully nobody got landed on here. Oof. Appreciate you, JK. Thanks for all the support, guys. So Harper's at the line. Harper at the free throw line, shooting 2. I love this. We've been calling this out all game. They're showing it live on the broadcast. Towns, Hart, and Anunoby combined for less points than Dylan Harper himself. What's good, Az? Appreciate you. Thanks for joining, man. Mike Brown is lobbying the refs about something, but I feel like the refs, they've been all right. They've missed a couple calls. The one flagrant foul was not a flagrant foul, but for the most part, they've been all right. So Harper missed the first, makes the second to go up 13, 66-53. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. OG Anunoby with the ball takes a kind of a wild three-pointer there. Was not fully set. Didn't go in. Now Spurs go the other way. Harper drives on Brunson. He's just going to take him all day. He misses, but he gets the rebound and finishes. He's going to take that all day. So Spurs back to a 15-point lead on a 9-0 run the last couple minutes. Harper picks up another foul, though. Knicks are going to shoot free throws. Jalen Brunson's played great. Not so much in the third quarter here. He's got 25 points, 10 for 19. The rest of the team's got 28 points. Tonight, Kasha, if you check the title, we guarantee the Spurs win. If you check the title, we guarantee the Spurs win tonight. So we do think the Spurs are going to win tonight. Brunson hits the first. Like a wait. Oh, okay. Now I get it, Kasha. Did you like her Stevie Nicks shirt? That's a good one, Kasha. I'm not pulling for the Knicks, though. Not in this one. Appreciate that, Clarks. Juliet, you liked it? All right, so Brunson hit them both. Thank you guys for joining. Castle's going to bring the ball up. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Spurs up 13, 68-55. You like the shirt, Juliet? It's like a foul called. JK, we're gonna need. JK, I gotta keep calling it neutral, JK. Although I have been showing my bias. Hey, I thought it was clever, but it's like I don't know if that. I'm talking about the Stevie Nicks shirt, guys. So Keldon Johnson's going to shoot free throws. He's missed it. Spurs have missed some clutch free throws in this series. I mean, that's why we're at where we're at. Wemby bricking two. If Wemby makes those 2 free throws, this is a completely different series. But hey, I don't think the NBA would want it any other way. You thought she was having fun, Juliet? Keldon Johnson goes 1 for 2 from the line, but the Spurs get the offensive rebound. Out to De'Aaron Fox, to Castle, to Keldon Johnson. Pump fake to Cornette, who gets swatted by Mitchell Robinson. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Jordan Clarkson appearance. His first appearance in the game. Misses a corner 3. Spurs with the ball. Up 14, looking to extend their lead. Castle gets stripped and the refs call a foul. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Thank you for being here, guys. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Let's go. Already driving. That's wild. Castle at the line to shoot 2. He misses the first. Spurs are just like the little things, guys. It's been the little things all series. The Spurs missing a couple free throws here in the third quarter that really could be stretching their lead. Castle 0 for 7 from the field. I did that. That's not really his primary value, though. He's primarily their best on-ball defender. Makes the second. Spurs up 15 2:25 to play. Jalen Brunson brings the ball up. Mitchell Robinson all the way out there to set a high ball screen for him. Stephen Castle sticks on Brunson the whole way. Josh Hart with the ball. He's going to take a tough three, and he drains it. Really big, tough bucket right there from Josh Hart. Knicks need a lot of that to come back. Castle with the drive, cross-court pass to Fox, who swings it to Champagnie. Misses, but Wemby, again, just Wemby doing Wemby things, but then he throws the ball away. Bronson with the steal and drive all the way to the paint. Misses, but Robinson with the rebound. Clarkson with the drive gets rejected by Harper. Knicks keep the ball. Appreciate you guys watching. Cute t-shirts incoming. Stevie Nicks fam. Guys, Ponce is really happy to have you guys here. So am I. Brunson with a wild three. Misses, but they call a foul. Really, really bad mistake there from the Spurs. Really bad mistake to foul Brunson shooting three. He's going to have 3 free throws right here, guys. He's carrying the team. So Jalen Brunson did what we said he needed to do for the Knicks to win. He hasn't had much help, though. What is Dylan Harper doing? It's a bad foul from Dylan Harper. Brunson hits the first. Knicks are now down 11. They got a chance. They got a chance to cut it to single digits here if he hits all 3. So again, like Spurs just dominating. This has been the theme of the series. Spurs kind of dominating in most ways, except the scoreboard. Dominating in most ways except the scoreboard. That's how I'd put it. Looks like the Knicks are getting ready to bring Cat back in. I mean, I think you gotta have Cat. I don't even think he's played at all in the third quarter here. He played a couple minutes in the beginning. All right, so Brunson makes all 3 free throws. Fox with the drive. He had some pressure. He floats it up and makes a floater. That's De'Aaron Fox's game. That's his shot right there. Tough floater. Spurs back up 11. Just a minute to play left here in the third, guys. Corner 3 from Deuce McBride. I don't think he has a basket yet today. Knicks haven't had any bench production. Spurs got lucky. Ball was tipped away, but they got it back. Harper misses a 3. Knicks bringing the ball up with Jalen Brunson. Passes it to Jordan Clarkson. Goes into the lane. Tosses up a floater. Goes in. Lead back to 9. Wemby's been on the court here, but he has not really been doing too much recently. Harper with the cross-court pass to Fox, who bricks a 3. Knicks are probably going to hold for the last shot in the third quarter here, guys. Down 9. Jalen Brunson with the ball. He's got Devin Vassell on him. He drives. Gets to the lane. Really misses the shot, but Mitchell Robinson with a great tap in. Wemby with a half-court heave at the buzzer. It doesn't go. And just again, another quarter where the Spurs dominated the Knicks. And they only added to their lead by 2. To me, as a viewer, it seems like they were dominating. Knicks have 65 points. And yet they're down 7. Do they have a single bench point yet? Knicks have 4 points from the bench. Spurs have 25, but 21 of them are from Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper has 21 points in 22 minutes, which is incredibly efficient. He's been their best offensive player. Wemby's just struggled from the field. So Jalen Brunson did what we said he needed to do. Jalen Brunson has 30 points here already going into the fourth. He might drop 40. Might drop 40. We can check what ESPN has this. I wonder what they say. I'd say it's about a 7. They say 83% chance Spurs win. I say, or 82. Yeah, I would say it's 75 or lower. JK, that's on me. I got to get those out. Appreciate the squad, guys. Number 1 squad. It's been a good game. As a squad, we still got 59% of votes say the Spurs are going to win. 41 say the Knicks. We are three quarters of the way through. It is a good way to watch a game, though. Makes the time go by really fast. Cash, they're banging at the doors. There's gonna be a revolt. There's gonna be a revolt before there's merch. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Right, JK? I mean, seriously, I'm like, they say it's 83. I say it's 75 or less. And your point is correct. It's really 0 if we look at how the series has gone. Knicks in 5, guys. Super trending. We titled this stream Guaranteed Spurs Win. That's what we titled it, guys. Guaranteed Spurs Win. NBA Game 5 something watch along. Thank you guys for being here for our watch along stream. We have done watch along streams in the past. We're going to do them more in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Number 1 squad. Looks like we're getting back to action here momentarily. They've just been blowing leads, as we've been talking about. Kasha, you have a great night. Thank you for joining us. You're rooting for the Knicks? Might have to grab a slice of za, guys. A little bit of a fuel check segment. We haven't done one of these in a while. We'll do a fuel check segment here. Julia, I'm trying to remember what you said. You said what? Salmon? It's a little old, JK. It's like I got this about 2 hours ago. It's good. I told you, like visually, look at the bottom there. Banging bottom. It visually really good. Salmon bok choy. That does sound delicious. That sounds delicious, Juliet. All right, we're back in action, guys. Fourth quarter underway. Jordan Clarkson with a heave three-pointer. Misses it. Knicks get the offensive rebound, though. Alvarado, we got the Knicks, a lot of the Knicks bench in. Cat's in. Throws a wild pass. He hasn't even been in. I'd say he's actually been to this place, JK. I think it got in the 7s. Which he's really good at what he does. He's the best. He's the professional. I would say whatever he gave it is pretty accurate. as Ponce says hello. Spurs taking the ball out. Got Castle with the ball, guarded by Josh Hart. Castle drives, kicks the ball out to Keldon Johnson for 3, and he hits a big 3. That's a huge basket right there for Keldon Johnson. Really quells the Spurs' nerves right there. Get a big 3-pointer. Alvarado gets into the lane. Able to get... And Josh Hart sinks an open 3. So Knicks answer right back with a 3 of their own. What's good, Steven? How's Scotland doing? We're definitely rooting for Scotland. Devin Vassell misses a 3. Really great offensive rebound by Keldon Johnson. Vassell with the ball again. Gets it to Wemby, who's going to just throw it down. Throw it down, Wemby. Spurs up 9, 77-68. 10.5 minutes left in the fourth. Place is probably rocking a little bit right now, guys. Josh Hart has played really well today. He's made some great plays. He's got the ball, trying to drive on Devin Vassell. As soon as it's a curse in the announcer's curse right there. He turns the ball over immediately. As soon as I say he's been doing well, turns the ball over, or at least loses the ball. Wemby, that's a great dunk from Wemby right there. 77-68, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Castle passes to Vassell. Castle gets the ball back. He's got Shamet on him. Vassell sets a screen. They throw a lob to Wemby, who is not able to finish. Not able to finish. Knicks pushing with Wemby behind the play. Cat on Wemby. Cat with a drive. Kicks out to Alvarado. Swings it. Now with Bridges to Shamet for 3. Big bucket right there from Landry Shamet. Cuts the Spurs lead to 6. 77-71. 9:20 to play in the fourth. Castle with the ball. Shamet on him. Step back. Swings to Vassell for 3. Huge bucket. Rainbow 3. Soft hands, high arc. Right there from Devin Vassell. Huge bucket for the Spurs. They really needed something like that. Alvarado drives right to the basket but isn't able to finish. Wemby definitely bothered that shot. Keldon Johnson passes to Castle, who's fouled. I don't know. I don't know if that was a foul. The Knicks might want to review that. I think they're thinking about reviewing that. We got the best squad out here, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, listening. So Castle's getting 2 free throws. Knicks decide not to challenge. I don't know how many challenges they have left. They might challenge. They might be challenging right now, guys, as we're going to commercial break. As we're going to commercial break, the Knicks might be challenging that. Like it, they're showing pics of Scotty and Michael. This is the most watched finals since Scotty and Michael. Michael and Scotty. Scotty and Michael. Michael and Scotty. What? 1998. Most viewed finals since 1998. If it passes that, does it go first all time? I'd say a little too much crust. A little bit too much crust. You can see. I like it. When I was making pizzas, I used to say like it should be like 1 finger or 2. And you see it even go, like 2 is too. It's a little too much, but it's good. So right now they might be reviewing that. They might, yeah, the Knicks are challenging that. Hey, guys, we got good instincts up in here. Trust your instincts, guys. Looks like the call's going to stand, though, guys. Looks like the call's going to stand. Ponce is really happy to have you guys. I'm really happy to have you guys. Thank you for watching tonight. We might have to let our boy do what he wants. One second, guys. I'll be right back. What do I do during commercials? That's what we got to work on. It's like the play calling is, I don't know. I think it's good, guys. Appreciate you guys listening. Just like, what do we do during commercials, though? Play our own commercials? Just kidding. I would never. All right, we're back, guys. Scott Foster. Shout out Scott Foster and these like Joey Crawford, these NBA refs who do it forever. Call literally forever. Yeah, I mean, he catches. He might have gotten the ball first, but nah, he looks like he got hand first. That one might have been the right call. That was probably the right call. Castle is going to shoot 2 free throws. Finally, guys, we got 8:51 left to play. Here. Thank you for joining us here on our surprise Saturday stream. Castle misses the first free throw. If the Spurs lose this game, we'll look to missed free throws. As it makes again, that makes me think. I don't know. Makes me think our guarantee was right, guys. We're going back to that. But they've missed their share of free throws here in the second half for sure. Castle makes the second. Makes it a 10-point lead again. Knicks bringing the ball up. Jalen Brunson. He's got Castle guarding him. Castle's just such a good defender. It's already 10 seconds left, and the Knicks haven't even started their offense. Shamet with a drive. Tough drive from Landry Shamet on Julian Champagnie. Wemby wasn't even able to get there in time. Spurs go fast, get right to the rim, and Dylan Harper. I mean, Dylan Harper has been the player of the game. We called that out, guys. I mean, maybe you leave him on the bench, but he's just been amazing this whole series and this game in particular. So Cat's got the ball for the Knicks. He hands it off to Brunson, who drives, kicks it out to Shamet for a 3, misses, and Spurs get the rebound. Just under 8 minutes to play. Spurs up 10, 83-73. Got an off-ball foul called. Landry Shamet looks to be banged up a little bit. Thank you, JK. Thank you for being here. That was I think Shamet just he landed awkwardly. I don't think it was a foul. He slipped on the ground and then looks like he extended his knee. And now he's limping back to the locker room. I mean, that was an awkward landing. He might not come back today. Julian Champagnie tried to flip it up to Victor, but didn't get it high enough. Really smart play right there by Jalen Brunson. Able to draw another 3-point foul. Another 3 free throws for Jalen Brunson here. Again, Spurs just like letting the Knicks stay in the game. And now the Knicks are a veteran team. I mean, maybe we got to give the Knicks more credit. Maybe we're blaming the Spurs a little bit too much here. But as Jalen Brunson did miss the first free throw there, guys. He's got 2 left. Spurs still up 10. Jalen Brunson's been really good tonight. His shot hasn't been on in the second half, but he's stayed aggressive. He's gotten himself to the free throw line. It's really been their team's entire offense today. We said Jalen Brunson needed to score 30 for the Knicks to win. We might have just not been aggressive enough. We should have said 40. He needed to score 40 or more for them to win. And he might score 40 plus and they lose. Stephen Castle's got 28 minutes, 4 points, and 4 fouls. As he drives, kicks it out to Champagnie, back to Wemby, who's got Cat on him, turns around, faces him up. Really tough, difficult fadeaway right there. Not the shot you want if you're the Spurs. Spurs up 8, Knicks with the ball. Brunson drives, gets to the rim way too easily. Spurs call a timeout. That's how the Knicks have been staying in it right there. Jalen Brunson has been aggressive, taking matters into his own hands. And the Spurs just aren't... Probably have to go back to their lack of experience. Taking bad shots. Have too many possessions where they take bad shots, where they foul a 3-point shooter. Just little things. The little things are adding up. They've been the better team tonight and the whole series, in my opinion. Except for maybe one of the first 2 games the Knicks were better. I bet it says it's JK. It's getting closer and closer. It's close to 5 points right now. I bet if we look at that predictor, okay, they still say 86.4. I say it's way lower than that still, personally. I say it's way... ESPN gives the Spurs an 86% chance to win right now. I would say that's way lower. But again, the Knicks... This is an interesting game because the Knicks have led... The Spurs have led for 92% of the game. I don't think the Knicks have led since the first quarter. And yet, it's not over. It's not over yet, guys. Thank you for voting in our polls. Appreciate you guys watching, listening. Number 1 squad, guys. We'll see. I wonder what... I think Game 6, if necessary, will be next week. I wonder what day. Probably Tuesday. Sets up for Game Friday. Game 7 next Friday. We'll see, guys. It ends tonight. It could end Game 6. That's why we're watching, guys. Us and 25 million other people right now. Guys, not looking great for the Spurs. It's just the way it's. I mean, we called that out. We called that out early. We said, hey, they might lose all momentum. We did say Knicks in 5. Originally, we were picking the Knicks. What's good, Rowan? How are you? Castle with the drive. 7 minutes to play left, guys. Spurs still up 6. Really just, I hate that possession from the Spurs. Nothing but Stephen Castle dribbling the ball. And they call a foul on Wembanyama going for the rebound. There's a really not a great offense, especially out of a timeout. The Spurs, you gotta have a better play out of a timeout than Stephen Castle dribbling the basketball and taking a contested jumper. They might have, I don't know, the refs might have gotten that call wrong though, guys. Spurs with some full court pressure on Jalen Brunson as he brings the ball up. Brunson's got Wemby on him. 6.5 minutes to play. Jalen Brunson gets by Wemby and puts up a tough bucket. Wemby's not able to block it. Goes in. Knicks down 4. 83-79. De'Aaron Fox with the basketball. Wemby trying to set him a screen. He does. Gets the ball back to Champagnie, who drives. Loses the ball. Knicks turn the ball over. Knicks with the ball. Down 4, 6 minutes to play. Jalen Brunson has Harper on him. Cat with the drive, step back 3. No good. Rebound goes to Wembanyama, who hands it off to Fox. Spurs still up 4. Just under 6 minutes to play. Elimination, Game 5. Knicks win. They're the NBA champions tonight. Oh, that's... Wembanyama called for an offensive foul. Josh Hart, he looks like he shouldered Josh Hart, but to me it looked like Josh Hart jumped into that, trying to draw the foul. I don't know. If I'm the Spurs, you might challenge that. Oh, he kind of leans in. What is Wemby doing there? He kind of leans into him. If he doesn't lean like that, as we go to timeout there, guys, if he doesn't lean like that, they don't call a timeout, but he leaned into him. Again, Spurs just showing their relative youth and inexperience. Their youth and inexperience is an advantage, I believe, because they do believe. It's not that they don't believe they can win. They do believe they can win. So that in that way, the youth and inexperience is working for them, because history would say they're in trouble, being down 3-1. However, their youth and inexperience, they're making just some boneheaded plays, missing free throws, fouling 3-point shooters, picking up offensive fouls and turnovers, not getting the best shots possible. So, little things. They're the Spurs are the better basketball team. Doesn't mean they're going to win. Doesn't mean they're going to win. And that's why we love sports, right? One of the reasons. Don't have to be the best team to win. Spurs in full choke mode. Spurs challenge that. Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna overturn that. I said at first you should challenge it, but then I took it away. Oh, they overturned the call. Okay, never mind. Right, JK? Of all these games, this has been well, I think it's been fun because we've been doing it together, but this has not been the best. This has been nothing like the other games in the series, guys. I totally agree with that assessment, JK. Totally agree with that assessment. Looks, guys, jeez. I mean, what is ESPN's got to update their win probability? Their win probability is just like so far gone. It's not even close. De'Aaron Fox with the drive goes around the basket but out. Brunson pushes, goes right at Champagnie. Misses but gets the foul. Spurs also have only 2 timeouts left here with 5 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. It's like, so Mitch Johnson's going to be very guarding of using those timeouts, very much guarding using those timeouts as they watch their season slip away. Brunson makes the first. Knicks down 3. 83-80. 5:18 to play in the fourth quarter, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, listening, voting in our polls. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night. Brunson makes the second. Knicks down 2. 5:15 to play in the fourth. They're on an 8-0 run. I think the Spurs have Wembanyama out of the game right now, which is just like they've got Cornette in. The fact that they're taking, I just don't understand taking Wembanyama out with 5 minutes to play in an elimination game. De'Aaron Fox with a short mid-range jumper. Rebound eventually goes to OG Anunoby. Brunson pushes all the way to the basket, and we have a tie game, guys. 83-83. 4:45 to play. The Spurs have led the entire game, and here we are with under 5 minutes, tie game. Cornette with the ball. They're trying to get the ball to Dylan Harper. He takes a mid-range jumper, misses, taps the ball out. Knicks with the ball. They're going to call a loose ball foul on the Knicks on the rebound. Guys, we're getting more and more people saying the Knicks are going to win the series. It's as Game 5 is saying closer and closer. Guys, something about our polls being fitty-fitty, guys. No, they just did, Elena. They just put Wemby back in. So they get the ball to Wemby. Tie game. 4:20 left in the fourth. Spurs swing the ball around. Get it to Devin Vassell for a mid-range jumper. He's hit a couple shots this game. That was another good bucket from Vassell. Spurs take the lead back, 85-83. 4 minutes to play. Jalen Brunson's backing down Dylan Harper. Takes a tough fadeaway. Misses. Spurs almost lose the rebound. Oh, they do. Oof, that's terrible. Another little mistake there, guys. A little mistake. They had an easy rebound. Devin Vassell turned the ball over, trying to grab it. Knicks inbounding the ball to Josh Hart in the corner. Gets the ball to Mitchell Robinson, who hands it off to Brunson. Brunson gets it back from Bridges. He's got Vassell on him. And did he draw another three? He did. And Jalen Brunson drew another 3-point foul. That's his third of the game. He could have even had more. I mean, this is just, that's really, really bad from the Spurs. Really bad. That's three 3-point fouls on Jalen Brunson in one game. So he's going to have three free throws here, guys. Elena, they just call that. They just call that. They're going to call that every single time. They're going to call that. I agree it doesn't seem like much, but they're going to call that a foul every single time. You can't do that. You cannot foul jump shooters, and the Spurs have done that. It's just like added to the list of ways the Spurs have, really squandered this series so far, guys. They win this. They can still win this game. They can. And they believe that they can. So much for our guarantee, though. Yeah, he's a good free throw. I mean, and you cannot. That's why you just cannot foul 3-point shooters. So 3:40 left. Knicks take their lead. Their first lead since it was 5-4. So the Knicks have led for no parts of this game, but they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. De'Aaron Fox with a mid-range rims out. It's just like, is that, you got to wonder if that's the best shot for the Spurs here. They're trying to tell the guys to, no, the Spurs just, and even again, they made another mistake. The Spurs just, they just fouled Jalen Brunson. They were trying to tell him to play the hack of Mitch. Appreciate you guys being here, watching. Oh, the Knicks were able to call a timeout before that. Guys, just a little look into the future here. The Knicks are now at a 71% chance to win the game. So much for our guarantee, guys. So much for our guarantee. Choke-a-thon, JK. I mean, this would be one of the biggest choke-a-thons of all time. Choke-a-thon of choke. They've choked every single loss, pretty much. I mean, including the last one being the worst ever in NBA Finals history. I tell you, though, I bet the Spurs still believe they can win. Castle, we're back, guys. Castle with the drive, misses. Spurs with the rebound, Knicks with the rebound out to Brunson. 86-85. Knicks up 1, 2:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Cats driving on Dylan Harper. Misses the shot. Spurs with the rebound. Harper pushes. Goes right at Mikal Bridges all the way. Gets blocked. Gets the offensive rebound, though. Wemby tries to drive. Kicks it out to Harper. Goes into the paint, but he misses the layup. Misses the layup. Cat with the rebound out to Brunson. Brunson swings to Anunoby. Gets it to Cat. Thought about a three. Gets it to Anunoby under the basket. That's going to be a goaltending. Devin Vassell went up in through the basket to try to block Anunoby. It's not allowed. Knicks with a 3-point lead now with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to play. Good drive by Anunoby. This is real. It's a 15-2 run. And again, just Mitch Johnson hasn't even called timeouts this whole run. He's saving them. So Cat just picked up a foul. Wemby tried to drive on Cat. And Cat picked up a foul. Kind of grabbed the jersey a little bit and jumped into him. I mean, not too much contact, but it is definitely a foul. And Cat's out of the game now. So that is big. That is big. Cat is out. So if this game does go to overtime, there's a chance, Cat is out of the game. Let's go. We got this, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. So Wemby's got 2 free throws. He misses the first free throw. It's just the story of this series. Wembanyama misses the first free throw. We haven't looked at the free throw percentage in the fourth quarter here or in the second half, but the Spurs have missed several big ones, more than several. 88-85. Wembanyama shooting his second of 2. Knicks with the lead. Under 2 minutes to play. He makes the second. It's now a 2-point Knicks lead. They bring the ball in with Jalen Brunson. Minute 50 to go. He's got Castle right on him. Still near midcourt. Anunoby comes up to set a screen. The Spurs switch. Brunson now has Vassell on him. Only 4 seconds left in the shot clock. He's going to have to take a wild shot, and it goes off the side of the backboard. 24-second violation, shot clock violation. 88-86, New York, minute 30. Spurs with the ball. Spurs lineup is really small. They've got basically 4 guards and Wemby. They got Fox, Vassell, Castle, Harper, and Wemby on the court. The Knicks have went to Mitchell Robinson. It'll be interesting. Dylan Harper. Tough fadeaway jumper. Tough fadeaway jumper from Dylan Harper to tie the game 88-88. Brunson with the drive. Floater. Sinks it. What an answer from the Knicks MVP, Jalen Brunson. De'Aaron Fox with the drive. Knicks play good defense. Wemby kicks it back out to Fox, who misses a 3. It was an open 3. It was a good look. It's a good look. It's just you don't want De'Aaron Fox taking that shot if you're the Spurs. 45 seconds to play. Jalen Brunson. He's got De'Aaron Fox on him. He drives. Swing pass to Josh Hart. Wide open 3. Woo! Almost hit. That would have been the game right there if he hit that. He missed it. Harper pushes fast all the way up the court. Missed the layup. That's a big... Dylan Harper, I mean, he was the Spurs' best offensive player today. He missed 2 layups down the stretch. De'Aaron Fox missed a wide-open 3 down the stretch. Spurs really feel like they've outplayed, but again, it just the scoreboard is the final arbiter. Scoreboard is who does it matter if you outplay, if you lose? So Josh Hart's at the free throw line shooting 2. He's not the best free throw shooter. 60% in the playoffs. 26 seconds left. He makes the first to go up 3. Yeah, this game is over, guys. This game's over. He makes 2. I wonder what the win percentage is now for the Knicks. So much, guys. So much for our guarantee, huh? Atlanta, I feel like we've been doing a good job at putting on our finger on what's wrong. He misses the second, but the Knicks get the offensive rebound. And so 21 seconds left now. That's huge. Talk about the game. That's a better result for the Knicks than Josh Hart making the free throw. Guys, we might have to. We'll change the name of this stream in the future. We might leave it. We'll leave it, guys. Still got votes coming in for the Spurs. Wow, we got big belief, big belief up in here. Okay, so they missed the second. They got to call. Okay, Mitch Johnson just calls a time. Got one timeout left for the Spurs. 20 seconds, down 4. That's good, Dan. Well, appreciate you joining, man. This game is pretty much over. I mean, I guess the NBA would love some crazy stuff to happen. Look at this. Look at this odds, or whatever you want to call it. Game win flow, win probability chart status. We were saying down. Big trust on us, guys. We were saying down here that the Knicks had a good shot. I mean, we did guarantee the Spurs win, but hey, you look at this. And Mitch Johnson's, I would say, mid would be high praise, Hokie Dan. Mid would be high praise. It's worse than that. They got a great roster. They're also, the team's just too young. The team's just too young, guys. The team might be a little bit too young. Made too many mistakes. Missed too many free throws. Fouled Jalen Brunson too many times while he was shooting threes. He had 9 free throws. 9 free throws on 3-point foul attempts. That's just, you missed free throws down the stretch. You got De'Aaron Fox taking too many meaningful shots. Dylan Harper, he's played great. He's got 25 points, but he's been less efficient in the second half in the fourth quarter. Hokie Dan, I'll believe that when I see it, Hokie Dan. I'll believe that when I see it. I don't know about the Wizards knocking on any doors. Guys, hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. Appreciate you guys being here. Late night Former Squad Live edition. Looks like Moonball to Wemby takes a long 3, misses. Tough follow by Castle. Slams it. Spurs down 2. The last few minutes of this game will take forever, guys. Will take forever. They passed a moonball to Wemby. Stephen Castle crashing the rebounds, jammed it back in. De'Aaron Fox, if you're the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox is not coming back. He's not coming back. You want... I think Dylan Harper will do great. I mean, he's a star already. De'Aaron Fox is not going to be coming back. So you're sticking to the Anthony Davis to the Wizard or to the Warriors? You think they're going to keep Trey, Dybonsa, and Sarr? That they're going to flip AD? I am excited to see AJ Dybonsa play. I think he'll be good. I think AJ Dybonsa is going to be really... He reminds me of Kevin Durant. I know that's high praise, but I think he reminds me of Kevin Durant. All right, guys. So we got 16 seconds left in the game. On what I'm watching. Knicks up 2. Spurs are gonna go for a foul. Are gonna go for a steal first and then a quick foul. I mean, you don't have much time here. Wemby guarding the inbounder. They get Brunson in a tough spot, and they don't want to foul him. They did lose the ball there. He did lose the ball, but at least 7 seconds went off the clock there. That's a travel. That's a travel. If you're not going to call that a foul on Jalen Brunson, it's a travel. I mean, it is. I do feel for these refs. It is tough, but it's either a foul or travel on Jalen Brunson. It's either a foul on the Spurs or a travel on Jalen Brunson. But they didn't call either of them. Oof, Bridges misses the first. All right, Spurs are going to have a look. They got a look. They're going to have a chance. Yeah, Dan. I mean, I would say the officials they've been pretty even this game. I haven't, guys. I'll call out the official. I feel like the officials have been pretty all right this game. We got a timeout on the floor. Knicks up 3, 8 seconds to play. 8.8 seconds to play. Prayers going up in the Alamo Dome. It's not called that anymore. Mitch Johnson drawing up a play. Good luck. Is that true, Pleat? Is that true? Well, Hokey Dan, that's what I'm saying. It's really hard to watch the Spurs play if you're a Sixers fan because Wemby is like everything. I'm going to have to look that up, Pleat, because I mean, I never heard that before. It was promised. It was promised. Wemby is everything that Joel Embiid and the Sixers fans thought Joel Embiid could be. And more. And more. And he's young, and he's 23. And Joel Embiid's at the end of his career. I agreed, Pleat. But hey, appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good night. Ben Simmons is fishing right now, Hokey Dan. Ben Simmons is fishing. I would just... Exactly, Dan. The Sixers just did... It's a different level. Like Wemby, even, hey, it looks like the Spurs are going to lose this series, guys. Not over yet, but Wemby does... You can tell that he really does want to win. I don't know if you can say the same about Joel Embiid. Interesting. Knicks going with the Harper strategy. I don't know if they're in the bonus. I guess they just didn't want them to have a chance to shoot at 3. Uh-oh. It's over, guys. Look into the future. It's over. So Harper's going to brick these both? No way. No way my boy Harper bricks these both. But yeah, that's what happens. That's tough, guys. That's tough. I'm feeling it for this. He bricks them both. Oh, man. He missed. That's so bad. That's tough. He played such a good game. I think that's what we said, guys. We literally said... We said that the Spurs losing the lead would be such a blow to their momentum. And I think you can see it with like Dylan Harper. Like literally everything that he was putting up was going in the first half. He misses them both. That's it. That's it. He missed them both. They missed them both. OG with the foul. OG got fouled. Knicks are going to win their first championship. What did we say? What's our Knicks are champs, guys. Knicks are champs. I agree, Dan. The Sixers make it easy, super easy for you not to root for them. Really just, again, the Spurs, I think the Spurs were a better team than the Knicks. Really in all quarters except The fourth and the most meaningful. Knicks are champs. Have I gagged yet, Dan? No, we kind of saw this coming. Guys, thanks for being here tonight. 3 hours into our stream. Flew by. I'm okay with it, Dan. I'm okay with it. We picked the Knicks to win. Hokey Dan, again, I gotta see that to believe that. I gotta see that to believe that. Thanks, Elena. Knicks are champs, guys. They're celebrating. I wonder who they give the MVP to. I mean, I think Jalen Brunson's going to get the MVP because of how well he played tonight. He played great tonight. I think if you look at all the other games, it should maybe be OG Anunoby. Guys, we unfortunately, guys, I mean, hey, we did pick the Knicks to win. We did pick the Knicks to win the series. Ended up rooting for the Spurs in the end. Okie Dan, when was the last time the Washington Wizards made the playoffs? Like, at least the Jags have made a couple playoff runs. The Wizards have been irrelevant since they were in Baltimore. I'm just kidding. I did see that the Baltimore Bullets were one of the first teams to ever win the NBA championship. So it's too bad. I feel like as NBA fans, we were robbed of the implications of a Game 6 in New York and a hypothetical Game 7. But the Knicks deserve it. I mean, they came through in the clutch. That is my takeaway. You don't have to. You can. It's like you can lose most of the George Washington strategy. We'll call it. You can lose most of the battles, but as long as you win the important ones when it matters, you'll win the war. Like the Knicks lost all the battles. They lost so many battles in the series, and there's a gentleman's sweep. They beat them 4-1. And they got outplayed in probably 4 of those games. So, it's a lot of fun. Glad we did this tonight. Because otherwise we would have not done it on a single finals matchup. So glad we did it tonight, guys. Was a lot of fun. Ain't got no Jags hate. Appreciate you guys being here. We are probably going to call this stream soon, unless you guys want to do a Knicks celebration stream. Guys, we'll take our last break of the night. I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for listening. All right. Were they still in Baltimore then? I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around, Hokey Dan. I hear you. I mean, I think AJ DeBonsa is going to be good. I think AJ DeBonsa is going to be really good. I think he's going to be I compared him to KD. So I think I see what you're saying. I think it's just a little early. I think it's early. As the Spurs veteran teams win in the NBA. It is cool that they hadn't won since 1973, Elena. I will agree with that. I guess we got to get rid of our poll. We'll win the NBA Finals. We were wrong on that one, guys. Interesting that it trended toward 50%, though. Guys, do we rename the stream? We guaranteed a Spurs dub. Spotify's going to be mad at me. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching tonight, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Number 1 squad. Knicks are champs. This rolls right off the tongue. Didn't do the Wordle on the New York Times, guys. I'm going to do that before I go. Hokey Dan, you're gonna have to enlighten me on that. Mike Vrabel's gonna work on. Well, AJ's over the moon. AJ says he's like a kid. AJ says he's like a kid on his dream team. He's so happy to be there. Another just hard to swallow loss. Now, in terms of, I think the Spurs are going to be back. Spurs will be back before the Knicks are back. This was a unique run. You got to give the Knicks credit. Got to give their GM credit. I think it's Leon Rose. Got to give that guy some credit. He had a vision. Not a roster construction you see. Appreciate you, JK. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Number 1 squad. I think the Spurs are going to be back before the Knicks are back. Knicks have they got to, like we said, every single member of their starting 5 came from another place. Came from another team. They didn't draft any of them. Jalen Brunson, like, what were the Dallas Mavericks? They had a backcourt of Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson. Now they got nothing. Nah, I'm kidding. They got Cooper Flag and Kyrie. Maybe they make a move for Joel Embiid. I heard that rumor. Mikal Bridges. Also, the Sixers drafted him originally before they traded him to Phoenix. He's been in the finals. He was on Phoenix when they were in the finals. Josh Hart, he's been around. I think he's been on a few teams, actually. We can check that out. OG Anunoby. He won a title in Toronto. He wasn't playing on that team, but he won. I think he was injured. He had an emergency appendectomy before the playoffs. And then Cat. I mean, Cat was in Minnesota. The Knicks that was a great move. Getting Cat for Julius Randle. I mean, so the Knicks made some really good moves that got him this core squad. But it's going to be interesting to see how they do moving forward, if they can run it back. So it's going to be a party in New York City, guys. Big time party in New York right now. Congrats to the New York fans. They wanted this. They wanted this big time. I mean, the city of New York is just, they're probably over the moon right now. So congrats to New York Knicks. Congrats to New York fans. NBA season's over, guys. Glad we did this tonight. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate all the squad support. Hope you guys have a great day ahead. What did I call, Elena? I mean, thank you. I'm glad you guys were. I'm glad you were here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was like, let's go, Elena. Let's go. I did call Knicks win the series. I was wrong about tonight, but we did call Knicks win the series. We're going to keep thinking outside the box. Keep making bold predictions. USA to the World Cup final. That's another bold predict. That's our next one to come true. We'll take them off the list, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, listening, and we'll talk soon, guys. So you guys have a great night. Peace out, guys.